back to another vlog. Today we are away training. It's an absolutely gorgeous day. We're heading up to Lindores for some cross-country training practice because Kerry is in less than 2 weeks now and we've not seen a cross-country course since last August, so we really need to get into gear and get going with that. So we're heading up there for, meant to be 10, but unfortunately it was so foggy I asked if I could put it back to 11. So we're heading up there, so surely I'm hoping it's going to be such a good day. I've just had to change my canister in my air jacket because last time I wore it I fell off and I hadn't changed it, I totally forgot. And yeah, it took me a couple of minutes to actually figure out how on earth I meant to do that. But it's all done. I have to pop a couple of things in the car, like his cross-country boots, my hat, and pop a hay net in. I have hay in my hair already. Oh my god. But yeah, fingers crossed it's going to be another amazing day. Look how sunny it is already. Absolutely amazing. I love when it's like this. Oh, my poo box. So sunny. So my mother has very kindly given up her Mother's Day morning to come cross-country training with me because apparently it's meant to snow next week. So I really wanted to get some practice in before that just to make sure we both feel confident that we can do Kerry. But yeah, fingers crossed for a good day. The infamous Daffodil Drive at Lindores. I think everyone will recognise this. What a gorgeous day to go cross-country training. The fog has totally disappeared, so I'm so excited, and oh my god, look how handsome he is. Ah. Can we just excuse the fact my scrunchie totally fell out? Like, oh my god, that's so embarrassing. I promise I did fix it. Jump was in my original plan, but I knew I had to build it up slowly, so pop him over the ditch a few times. Obviously first time he jumps it is always going to be petrifying. Second time a lot better, not perfect but a lot better. So ditch to the rail, he jumped us a couple of times, and then we did rail, ditch, rail. He jumps a ditch but didn't go forward enough to the second bit, so chips in, but he still went, which I'm really happy with. Now, it's the exact same situation with the steps. Just do everything slowly the first time, let him see and understand what I want him to do, and then we just popped off on down the drop onto this little skinny log at the bottom. Second time came with a lot more, well, a wee bit more speed even, and then I opted for the larger log at the bottom. Something we need to practice is getting his accuracy, so that's why we trotted at these to make sure he was going perfectly between the flags. And then last time, linked all three together. He was a little bit nappy towards that horse, which is one of those things. You'll have to work on that, unfortunately. A lot more speed coming off of this. Popped down it in canter, and then cantered to the skinny log, which he jumped foot perfect, so I can't complain at that at all. As it was such a nice day, Mum clearly decided to give you all the scenic view from the top of the hill at Lindores. Obviously, when it's sunny, it's so nice. Like, you can't fault it at all. So just doing a little bit more ditch to fence practice, which I think is great for him because we're obviously wanting to make the step up. BE this year, so we've got to get over that fear. So popped through it once, that little one, and then next time popped the ditch to the slightly larger arrowhead. He went, it wasn't perfect, but he still went forward. And then onto the water. Here we try to do every single combination possible because water is not his strong point. So as long as he's going forward, we're happy. Try to think of every combination we could possibly meet when we next step up a level. But he was so good. I was actually really chuffed with how confident he felt. Obviously, we've got to meet step ups out of water too. So gave that a bash, and then I spied this little skinny in the distance. So I thought, you know what, let's just keep going. And he actually popped over it. He was so straight, and I was really happy with that. So onto the log in. This is something I really want to work on because this is what caught us out of Hopeton, a boat just before the water, like a few strides out. But he popped in that really happily and just popped over that, no problem, to be honest. After I jumped this, I thought I'll just keep cantering, don't make a fuss, and see if he'll just pop off. I can't even say it's slightly larger because it's not big at all. The next step into water, and he did. He was so good. He didn't question it at all. And yeah, I know my reins are really long, but unfortunately with horses, those things happen. So I need to make sure he is going to keep going regardless of what my reins are doing. He needs to lock onto the fence. So just trying to link as many as possible together. So the boat in the water to the whale, to the house, to the bank, and off again, no problem. It was absolutely roasting, so we played a bit in the water for quite a while just to cool him down. And then I just thought, you know, he's been so good, so let's just pop into the water off the bigger drop. No problem. Obviously a little bit messy. I didn't anticipate him to go so confidently off that, but he was so good. And then this was the best run he did through this. I have no idea what these heights are, but he went through it really confidently, so I'm really happy. And then we did, I think this is 100. Apparently this is 100. It didn't look 100. So he popped through that confidently enough, so I'm not feeling too worried, to be honest. He kept straight over the corner, and this is the last jump we finished on. Just popping down through the cottage. Absolutely brilliant. So Jock was the bestest boy today. Oh my god. Oh, he's still so shiny. He jumped everything I asked, like everything. We did so much water practice, which is just clattered his face off my car, which is exactly what we wanted to do, and he was so good. Like, I cannot fault him at all. So yeah, I went with a plan and achieved everything I wanted to do. The water was our biggest issue, and he was so good. He was really, really good. I couldn't honestly fault him at all with that. The weather was brilliant, the course was brilliant, so it might not be the most exciting vlog of jumping all the fancy jumps, but I think sometimes with training sessions you have to have a plan, and if it goes right, that's it. Go home and yeah, leave it for another day. There's no point going over things again and again. Mistakes happen, so if it works first time, try it a couple more times and then that's it, because then you're leaving it on a good note. I'm feeling so much more prepared now for our first BE. I think the idea, because I've not been cross-country training or hadn't been, yeah, I was starting to go into panic mode a little bit, but now I'm feeling so much more prepared. My mum has actually built me an arrowhead as well so I can practice, so that'll be getting pulled out this week just before Curry as a final jump preparation. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed my little vlog of us out training cross-country. Please give a little like and tell me in the comments what your favourite jump was.